Welcome, dear friends, to our exploration of one of life's profound transformations, releasing our grip on the past. In this session, I invite you to journey with me as we uncover the liberation that comes from letting go of what no longer serves us. We'll discuss how this act is not merely about forgetting our history, but about gifting ourselves the freedom to embrace the present and create a future filled with potential. In our initial exploration, let's examine the nature of the past and its impact on us. The past, with all its events and emotions, constructs a framework through which we view our current reality. It is filled with memories that shape our beliefs, our behaviors, and our interactions with the world. Think about the last time you reacted strongly to a situation. Was your reaction solely a result of the present moment, or were there echoes of past experiences influencing your feelings and decisions? It's crucial to recognize that while our past experiences are significant, they do not have to define our present. Each of us carries burdens from our history, regrets over missed opportunities, pain from old wounds and shadows of former failures. These burdens can be heavy, so heavy that sometimes we don't even realize how much they impede our current path. The process of letting go begins with acceptance. Accepting the past means acknowledging it for what it is, a series of events that have already occurred, which we cannot alter. It involves looking at our scars and recognizing them as part of our story, but not the entirety of it. Have you ever held a grudge, only to find that it hindered more than just the relationship involved? It likely seeped into other areas of your life, sapping your energy and diverting your focus from the present. By accepting our past, we start the process of loosening its hold on us. This doesn't mean we forget our past or ignore the lessons it has taught us. Instead, we begin to see it as a resource, a well of experiences from which we can draw wisdom without letting it dictate our every action. Now let us consider forgiveness, a vital step in releasing the past. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It is not about condoning hurtful actions or denying the pain caused. Rather, it is about freeing ourselves from the continuous impact of past injuries. Forgiving someone who has wronged us, or even forgiving ourselves, can lift an immense weight off our shoulders. It transforms the chains that bind us to our history into wisps of smoke that fade away, allowing us to breathe more freely and focus on the now. As we conclude this first part of our discussion, I invite you to reflect on the areas of your past that may be holding you back. What are you carrying that might be stopping you from moving forward with lightness and joy? Reclaiming the present by releasing the past. As we progress in our exploration, it becomes evident that the act of letting go of the past is intimately connected to fully inhabiting the present moment. This segment addresses how we can reclaim the present, which is often overshadowed by the echoes of what was. When we dwell on past events, our mind operates in a state of replay, continually rehashing what has been. This mental habit not only drains our emotional energy, but also clouds our ability to see and seize the opportunities that are right in front of us. The present moment holds immense potential, yet it requires our full attention to be realized and appreciated. Consider the simple act of breathing. When we focus on our breath, feeling it enter and leave our body, we are firmly anchored in the now. This practice, often used in meditation, is a powerful tool for bringing our awareness back to the present. Now imagine applying this level of presence to your daily interactions and decisions. How much more effective and fulfilled might you be if the past were not shadowing your every move? Moreover, inhabiting the present allows us to engage more deeply with the people around us. Our relationships can flourish when they are not colored by the prejudices and hurts of yesterday. Each encounter offers a new beginning, a chance to interact based on the reality of now rather than the shadows of the past. Think about a relationship in your life that might benefit from this fresh, present-focused perspective. What change might occur if past grievances were acknowledged but not allowed to control the current dynamics? The process of reclaiming the present also involves embracing change. Life is a dynamic flow, continually evolving and shifting. By releasing our attachment to past identities or situations, we open ourselves up to new experiences and growth. Change can be unsettling, but it is also rich with potential. When we let go of who we were, we make space for who we can become. One practical way to begin living more in the present is through mindfulness practices. These do not have to be elaborate. They can be as simple as paying full attention to a task at hand, whether it's washing dishes, walking in a park, or listening intently to a friend. Each of these activities, when done mindfully, pulls us back from the past and grounds us in the present moment. Another approach is to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude roots us in what is good and working in our lives right now, rather than what has been lost or what went wrong before. Starting or ending your day by noting 3 things you are grateful for can shift your focus from past regrets to present blessings. As we wrap up this part of our discussion, I invite you to think about the times when you have been fully present. How did it feel? What were you doing? How did others respond to your presence? Reflecting on these questions can provide insights into the benefits of living in the now and inspire us to let go of the past more readily. Crafting futures unbound by history. As we journey further into our exploration of freedom from the past, we now turn our focus towards the exciting possibilities that unfold when we allow ourselves to dream and plan without the constraints of our history. This section delves into how embracing the present and releasing the grip of the past empowers us to craft futures that are not only unbound by what has been, but are also rich with potential and aligned with our truest desires. The future, much like a blank canvas, holds infinite possibilities. Yet, so often, our vision of what can be is clouded by what was. Our past failures, disappointments, and heartaches can skew our expectations, causing us to aim lower or expect less to avoid potential pain or failure. However, when we consciously decide to not let our past dictate our future, we open up a realm of possibilities that were previously obscured. Creating a future unbound by history begins with the belief that change is not only possible but also within your control. It involves setting intentions that are guided by your current values, aspirations, and lessons learned, rather than by past limitations or identities. Imagine yourself as someone who has learned much from the past but is not tethered to it. What goals would you set? What dreams would you dare to pursue? Visualization is a powerful tool in this process. It involves vividly imagining your future as you desire it to be, engaging all your senses to make the experience as real as possible in your mind's eye. This practice not only boosts your motivation, but also helps redefine your subconscious image of what you can achieve. It's like setting the coordinates in a navigation system. Once the destination is clear, the steps to get there become more apparent. Moreover, embracing a future unbound by the past requires resilience. The journey is not without its challenges. As you move forward, old patterns may resurface and doubts may creep in. This is a natural part of the process. Resilience here means acknowledging these challenges without letting them derail your progress. It involves adapting and learning rather than retreating to old comforts. One practical step toward building this resilience is to develop a growth mindset. This perspective views challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as insurmountable obstacles. When you encounter setbacks, instead of reverting to past fears or doubts, ask yourself, what can this teach me? Such a question shifts your focus from what went wrong to how you can move forward. Furthermore, as you strive to create a future unbound by history, it's important to surround yourself with people who support your vision. Relationships that encourage growth and embrace change can reinforce your resolve and inspire you to persist. Conversely, relationships anchored deeply in past dynamics might need reevaluation or adjustment to support your new path. As we conclude this part of our dialogue, consider the future you wish to create. Reflect on how liberating it feels to know that your past does not have to limit your horizons. Envision yourself moving forward with confidence and clarity, equipped with the lessons from your history but not encumbered by them. The Symphony of Liberation. Integrating lessons and embracing wholeness. In this final leg of our journey together, we delve into the art of integrating the lessons from our past and the practices of living in the present to embrace a holistic approach to life. This integration is essential because it allows us to draw strength from our entire spectrum of experiences, enabling us to live with a sense of completeness and empowerment. Integration begins with the understanding that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, holds value. It teaches us something about ourselves, about others, and about the world. The key is to distill wisdom from these experiences without allowing them to constrict us with fear or regret. This wisdom becomes a guiding light, illuminating our path forward and informing our decisions with a depth of insight gained only through lived experience. To integrate effectively, we must maintain a balance between acknowledging the past and living fully in the present while moving towards the future. It's like being a conductor of a symphony, where each section has a role to play and harmony is achieved through the precise and thoughtful integration of all elements. Your past, present, and future are the sections of your life's symphony, each contributing uniquely to the melody of your existence. Practical steps for achieving this harmony include journaling and reflective practices. These tools allow us to converse with ourselves deeply, understanding our motivations, fears, and desires. Journaling, for instance, helps externalize our internal dialogues and make sense of our emotions and reactions. It gives us a tangible way to see how far we have come and to clarify where we wish to go. Another critical aspect of integrating our experiences is learning to live with intentionality. Intentionality acts as the baton in our symphony, directing the energy and flow of our actions. It ensures that our daily activities and choices align with our larger life goals and values. Living intentionally means making decisions consciously, understanding their implications, and choosing paths that resonate with our true self. Moreover, embracing wholeness involves accepting all parts of ourselves, the good and the not so good. It means recognizing our vulnerabilities and strengths alike and seeing them as integral parts of our unique human experience. This acceptance does not imply complacency, but rather an understanding that growth is a continuous process, and every aspect of our being has a role in that process. As we integrate these elements, we also cultivate resilience and adaptability, qualities that allow us to face life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and courage. These qualities ensure that we are not shattered by adversity, but rather are capable of bouncing back, learning, and growing from our experiences. In closing, remember that liberation from the past is not about erasing it or pretending it never happened. It is about learning from it, releasing its painful hold, and moving forward with wisdom and grace. It is about allowing yourself to experience the present fully and shape a future that reflects your true potential and desires. As we conclude this journey, I encourage you to reflect on the integration of your experiences. How can you continue to learn from your past, live fully in the present, and plan courageously for your future? How will you conduct your life symphony with the wisdom and harmony you've cultivated? Thank you for sharing this path of exploration and growth with me. May your journey be filled with enlightenment, freedom, and joy as you embrace the totality of your experiences and move forward with an empowered and open heart.